Yo, what is up everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today we are looking at something that is absolutely impossible to miss on the street. We have a brand new, completely customized, ultra bright yellow Range Rover. Now usually when people buy a Range Rover, they go for black, white or maybe a classy grey. But whoever owns this ride decided that blending in was simply not an option. Let us start with this exterior, because this wrap or custom paint job is incredibly bold. It is a vibrant school bus style yellow that completely covers the entire body of the SUV. To break up that massive amount of yellow, they went with a sleek, gloss black two-tone look. The entire upper pillar section, the side mirrors and the roof are completely blacked out. This gives the SUV that classic floating roof design that Range Rovers are famous for. But what really catches your eye right away are those massive, custom Forgiato wheels. They feature a multi-spoke turbine-style design that is finished in the exact same bright yellow. The lip of the wheel is black, which helps separate the yellow spokes from the low-profile tires. Even the center caps on these rims feature the iconic F logo for that extra touch of luxury. Moving down the side, you can see the signature Range Rover side graphics are also blacked out. It creates a perfect contrast that keeps the car looking aggressive instead of just looking like a toy. The windows are tinted so dark that you cannot see a single thing inside from the outside. But do not worry, because we are about to step inside and the interior is even crazier. Open up the heavy door and you are immediately hit with a wall of premium yellow leather. The custom shop that built this ride went all out and reupholstered almost every single surface. The massive luxury steering wheel is wrapped in high-grade yellow leather on the inner rim. The center horn pad and the airbag cover are also finished in matching yellow leather with clean stitching. To keep it elegant, they kept the outer rim of the steering wheel in a dark, textured wood grain. The entire dashboard has been stripped of its factory colors and covered in this vibrant yellow hide. Even the door panels feature a mix of black leather accents, wood trim and bright yellow inserts. Look at the center console, where the yellow leather meets the dark wood and aluminum controls. The modern, curved infotainment screen sits perfectly flush against the new yellow backdrop. The digital gauge cluster behind the steering wheel also pops beautifully against the bright leather. The seats themselves are a masterpiece, fully wrapped in yellow with custom perforation for ventilation. This is the kind of interior that makes you feel like you are sitting inside $1 million spaceship. It takes a lot of confidence to drive a car with this much personality every single day. Some people might think it is a bit too loud, but you have to appreciate the level of craftsmanship here. The fit and finish on the leather stitching inside looks like it came straight from the factory floor. The paint or wrap on the outside has a deep gloss that shines perfectly under the hot sun. This SUV was clearly built for a high-profile athlete, a musician, or a very wealthy influencer. It is designed to turn heads, clear out the fast lane, and dominate the valet parking stand. You are definitely not going under the radar or avoiding the paparazzi in a machine like this. Love it or hate it, this custom Range Rover is a rolling piece of art that demands your attention. It represents pure individuality, luxury, and a complete disregard for traditional styling rules. Let me know down in the comment section what you think about this wild yellow-on-yellow build. Would you rock this as your daily driver, or is it just way too bright for your personal taste? Make sure to smash that like button if you enjoyed this close-up look at this crazy SUV. Subscribe to the channel for more exclusive car tours, custom builds, and supercar content. Now that we looked at that crazy custom ride, let us talk about how much a car actually costs. The price of a vehicle depends entirely on the brand, the model, and the level of customization. A standard economy car in the United States usually starts around $25,000. If you want a mid-size SUV or a nice truck, the price jumps to around $45,000. But when you step into the luxury market like Range Rover, the base price starts at over $100,000. Once you add custom paint, expensive Forgiato wheels, and a full leather interior, the price skyrockets. A fully customized SUV like the one we just saw can easily cost over $250,000. Now you might be wondering which countries in the world actually have the most cars on the road today. The country with the absolute highest total number of motor vehicles in the world is China. China has over 300 spaces of 40 million cars driving on their roads right now. That huge number is because of their massive population and their rapidly growing middle class. The country with the second highest number of total vehicles on Earth is the United States. The United States has roughly 283 million registered vehicles on the road. America has a massive car culture, and most families own more than just one single vehicle. But if we talk about cars per capita, which means the number of cars per person, the list changes completely. The country with the highest number of cars per person in the entire world is San Marino. In San Marino, there are actually more registered cars than there are actual human beings living there. Other countries with huge numbers of cars per person include New Zealand, the United States, and Italy. In places like New Zealand and the US, cities are spread out, so people depend heavily on personal cars. European nations like Italy and Germany also have very high car ownership because of their famous automotive industries. On the other side of the spectrum, developing nations have much lower numbers of cars per person, but the global demand for personal vehicles is rising every single year as infrastructure improves everywhere. Whether it is a cheap commuter car or a $250,000 custom SUV, cars run the modern world. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will catch you guys in the very next video. Peace.